Hello, this is a very intense game played on 3 handicap that Black managed to win by 7 points. The highlight of this game is the fight in the top right corner early on. Quite impressive what happened there. Black could kill White, then there was a co-fight, really messy. Then there was a big chase in the middle of the board where Black managed to escape, and the top left corner got big for Black and eventually gave this Black the edge to win this one. So let's have a look. 5-4, of course, it's a good idea to start a game like that to confuse Black in a 3 handicap. Then Black approach a little bit timid from the outside. Usually Black should just think about Q3 or even R3. But playing P3 seems that Black is trying to avoid any complicated variations, and also it's going to prevent being pressed down like when it goes to Q3, and White usually will play a Keima here to put pressure or an attach from the outside. Well, if White wants to keep the corner territory, then attach on the 3-3 point, pull back, and then extend again on the side. But this will just be too simple. White will always look for complicated variations to uh, get some advantage in the early stage in order to catch up for the 3 handicap. So Black played calm, p3, and for White it's quite normal or proper to block the corner at r3. Black will extend for a base, then White will attack the right side. This looks typical for a 3 handicap game, but White still wants to go for the outside influence with this shoulder hit. So Black no b, that's fine, get ahead, play in the corner, that's very good. Then block, descent, so far so good. So Black got the corner and White extends right away. That's okay. Very solid to defend the corners with Keima like this. And again, White turns. This is a good move because he's trying to set up more on the bottom side. And here Black jumps. Black doesn't have to jump in this case. First of all, Black can just ignore. But on the right side, it's a bit more powerful or solid to play S6. When S6 is played, White usually will play a one space jump. If White doesn't play the one space jump and tries any other move on the right side, for Black it's very nice to continue with R7. So the stones are connected and it's less agi. Playing the one space jump here, we leave the push and the cut and another cut in the corner. So there will be lots of issues when fighting a ko, because White can use all these moves as ko threats. But White decided to play R8. Actually, White shouldn't worry so much about this right side after the jump. Even after White played R8, Black can continue with Kosumi and Crow like this to destroy the points under. But Black doesn't have to do anything right now. So Black can just grab a big point. For example, this two space jump, or secure the top right corner. Another defend, corner defense like that. Well, this happened in the game, that's fine. Also, middle side extension is fine like D10. Some reducing move instead of a pincer. Well, pincer works too. Well, lots of big points. This is fine actually, C14. So White jumps on the bottom side to expand the moyo, and a two space jump instead of a one space jump. It's good enough to play one space jump and it's more powerful. Also, White can think of an O game. That's a bit more artistic to increase the moyo in a box shape on the bottom side. Also, White can play shoulder hit and then a one space jump. That would be a little more normal, let's say. So two space jump usually leaves some agi, so Black can play the pincer, and when White counter pincers, Black can use the attach, go down and cut. So the fight can be quite promising for Black this way. Also, there is this attach, go up and cut like that, but Black doesn't have to start the fight right away. That's a nice idea, P13. Really like this move. It reduces the right side, so if White simply protects this way, Black can push a few times and then extend in the top. And having a wall in the middle like this at P13, it's okay to extend further away from the wall. Doesn't have to be K16. But anyway, the difference between K16 and J16, it's really sensitive, so either way it's fine. Anyway, White attach in the corner. And then he played an attach here. That's an interesting combination, but it feels a little bit overplayed. Normally, um, white can continue with q15, and when black plays the nobi, white eventually will look for the cut like this. So once white plays the Atari, the ladders are broken, then white can extend on the side. So this way, white gets to separate the p13 stones. But black can still fight here. Black doesn't have to cut, simply create a group in the middle and run out to settle it. So playing this move, white wants to make sure he can separate the stone from the corner. But if black plays Atari r4, r15, then r16 gets punished locally. And even if white goes for the profit on the outside, this feels like a good trade because black got a solid corner, and this stone in the middle, we can consider that black used it as bait. So black can still later reduce the right side at r12 or come from the center. Now if white resists in the fight, going down, black can just wedge and connect. Well, something like this kind of happened in the game too, but it's really good for black to play r4, r15. Now if white plays Atari, black will catch the stone, but white still doesn't really guarantee the territory on the side. So white needs to play here, but black will leave the stone as it is and get other big points. So that trade can happen. No beat's possible too. This feels good because black wants to continue reducing the center moil and get ahead again. And black should actually no be one more time. It's absolutely fine. At some point, black can play the one space jump and make shapes like this, or even this one, because on the cut it's Atari and capture in a net. So it doesn't have to go nobi all the way. But one more nobi to get ahead, it's fine. And if white plays here, black can peep one time and then jump on the side. Something like this, jump from the wall. White is not going to build so much on the right side. And again, black can reduce the territory like this. So black jumps in the middle and then, and white kind of complicates himself with this s17. White should simply play q15. If black plays Atari, white will counter Atari. If black connects, white will leave the position like this and try to attack the center with a double hane and then hit the vital point. So when white went down, black Atari, very good. Then black can actually play q14, because when black connects solid at q15, white can decide to go q14, and then when black separates, well, black will go for the corner, but white can live in the corner like this, and then black has to attack the outside group. So if black doesn't catch any of the groups, then it's a pity. I mean, the fight kind of failed. So playing q14, white only has the option to Atari s15, in which case black will block. So at least these three stones are separated from the corner and they are on the run, while all black stones are working effectively. So playing this move gives white the chance to come back at q14. But white went out. If white goes under, black will cut for sure. So when white plays this hane, black should cut at q14 anyway, which happened. Now, white is really overplaying here. The proper move would be to leave in the corner now. On this move, it's really dangerous. So Atari first, and then cut. Black shouldn't rush with this cut on the three stones. It's better to go down, s15, because this is actually attacking all the three groups in the corner. The three stones can die, so white needs Atari and play this move in order to survive. The other three stones are in trouble too, so black can just go down and capture them. And this means if white comes out, black can nobi a couple of times like this, threatening the stones, and then descend and kill the corner. Or now cut the three stones. Actually, it's more interesting to cut the three stones now, because this will help the group in the middle and also the one in the top. So when white decides to leave in Gote in the top, like this, black will just catch the stones in the center and connect everything together. So this would be a way to keep things simple. So black cuts right away. Black missed an opportunity here. Simply going down s15, it's gonna make things much more simple for black. So go down, then connect. Now white can link under. So black kind of lost the momentum here. And the groups on the outside, I mean this N13 is still in danger. And now the corner can become a mess, which happened. So Hane, then push. This push is a bit hasty. Black should just go down or play the hanging connection. Try to look for some I shape. That push remove a liberty on the outside, and that's quite crucial, and also change the position in the corner. Because white played the Nobi, and now the group in the corner will die for sure. But also, white has some liberty issues. So this move, then cut. What if here white plays the clamp? When black pushes, white will Atari and Atari again to capture everything. And if, sorry, when black pushes M16, and if black plays the block, white can Atari, then Hane like this. Because now, if black comes out, there's a snapback. And if black plays Atari here, white can Atari from behind, Atari again, or jump. And then black has to leave in the corner at R19, but there is still a co-fight at S19. So the life is not unconditional in the top right corner. So things got really complicated here. Which means white could escape in the top and go for the ko in the corner. But now white is not completely out. So white went down to go for a semi with the top right. Black plays Atari here very well. White has only 4 liberties right now. Black has also 4 liberties. And when white played Atari here, black still has 4 liberties. I mean, white got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then black has 1, 2, 3, 4. And now black decides to go for a ko. And this actually got black in trouble. So if black simply removes the liberty from the outside, there are 3 liberties against 4. Of course, this O19 is a shared liberty, but in this semi, black doesn't remove the shared liberty first. So let's say white takes the liberty from the outside by capturing the stone. Now it's 3 against 3. If black starts with O19, he kills himself because it's 2 against 2, but white will play Atari first. So in this case, black will take a liberty from the outside. Now when white Hane Q19, black again takes a liberty from the outside. So it's 2 against 1. And when white plays from the inside or from the outside, it doesn't matter. Black will just capture the group. Now, if white plays O19, it's the same thing, Atari and capture. So it really doesn't matter. That shared liberty, it's important not to start the semi with that move. Always fill the liberties on the outside. And in the end, it will be okay. So if white tries O19, black will play here. If Q19, Atari. If connect, kill everything. So all these semis are working for black. Therefore, black didn't have to fight the ko, but just count the liberties 4 against 4 and start removing them from the outside. So this will finish the corner and probably also the game. Now we have a ko fight. So black starts with the ko threat here, then go for life in the corner, and there's a trade, and the game just got more and more messy. And white can no be, yeah. Okay, this is big. Let's see something else. If black goes down and white plays here, black can push, then Atari, then hanging connection. But this is not going to happen because when black goes down, white will jump and black can capture 4 stones, but now the group in the middle is in trouble. And actually for white it's nice to catch the group in the top right now. So black doesn't have time to descend. White took, and black can descend again in center at S12. But this happened as a ko threat later. The way to go out here, it's actually Kosumi or Hane, turn and jump. This way is still a bit dangerous. Yeah, nice hit in the vital point here. Very difficult for black to connect those stones. That move wasn't really necessary. Black could wait because he just removed the liberties. So black has now some issues when white uses the vital point here. Normally black should continue with this move, But now white can catch the guys on the right side and then come out. So from a position where black could just kill everything in the top and keep the groups connected, now black is running in the top and also in the middle. So this got a little bit reversed, and white got some profit this way. Now black decided to give up those stones and try to save the right. Here, white can play here. And then when black connects, capture 3 stones in a snapback. Then black needs to protect on the right. It's really painful. The group is still on the run. And also, when black captures a stone here, white doesn't have to worry. So white felt really good about this fight and captured 5 more stones. But it's more interesting for white to play in the center. Either this or go for a snapback. Now black connected and the fight goes on. This co-fight in the top left, it's a little bit hasty. White can wait before fighting there. But okay, white is very eager to cut and fight everywhere. This is Sente, very good. That's a good cut threat. So is this one. Now threatening the 3 stones in a snapback. But it became small, so yeah. Black can eliminate the code, that's good. The thing is, when white captures the 3 stones here, it's going to put the group under attack again. But black can make some ice shortly. Push again, very good. Wait. Push one more time, it's an option. Osumi, and then jump. So that kind of creates enough space in the middle for 2 ice. This jump, it's possible too, but maybe safer to play this kind of jump and create a box. Then jump along. Yeah, there's plenty of space to live inside. Black kind of struggle here. This jump maybe not the best. Okay, taking that call can wait. This is big. Now, yeah, the situation became a little dangerous in the center. So Atari jump. Yeah, normally black should jump again. Because even if white enters on the left side, black can build some points here and then invade the bottom. So the points that black is losing on the left are not so big. Because he can get them on the bottom side. Now here, black has to struggle to live in the center. Barely survived. This was very dangerous. But there's one eye there, okay. Then fight hard for the second one. That's good. Yeah, not so easy for black to kill this group. Instead of playing Atari, black can play a jump. Now when white separates here, black will Atari from the other side and catch the 2 stones. If white plays Atari to save the 2 stones, black will simply connect to the left or Hane first and then connect to the left. Now white has to link under and black already connected a group in the center. I mean the center group to the left side and can grab another big point. So right now white has the top territory where he captured a bunch of stones and the bottom side and a little bit in the center. Black got the big left side, quite solid corner here, everything alive. Now black has the first chance to win the game. So Atari, then Atari again and connect works fine, because if white cuts, black has the net. And it's good enough to play one Atari and connect, no need to play the second Atari and then come back, because after one Atari, there might be a chance that black comes out here and uses the Atari from the other direction. So never decide to play both Ataris. The same thing here, just connect. If white turns, then you're happy to turn on the left and then catch these guys. So Atari again and connect. Alright. Okay, this is safe. This jump to the left side leaves the cut. So the way to connect the left side, it's a Keima jump like this. Because when white pushes and cuts, black can go Atari and descend and kill those 3 stones inside the Moyo. But playing this one space jump, black just escape, but then white comes in. In fact, black doesn't even need to play this move, because it's more interesting to play the Hane and separate the group from the bottom. So White goes down, black goes down. Now white has to struggle to leave. Probably Hane and double Hane here. I mean Tsuke and Hane. Now Atari, take, Atari, push. And actually this is only one eye. So black can play here, then jump like this. Or turn and jump this way. This is very dangerous for white. Also, black would play Hane, go down, push again. If white no B, then protect here. White will connect under to stay alive. Push one more, because then you have Hane and double Hane. And just build a large left side. So this stone and the group in the center can connect with the Keima at E7. Very important to remember that move. So jump through. Well, black is happy to survive. That's connected. Now white was trying hard to kill this group. But actually this was really dangerous for white at some point. Now white is supposed to connect h3. I think white is relying on a co-fight here. So when black plays Hane, if white goes down, black separates and the whole group is in trouble. In fact, black could start with this push. Because that way the eyes are false. So go down and now Atari connect. This. Only one eye on the left side. But there's a co-fight. White can play here. Then when this Atari, white will Atari like this. And on the capture, start the co. Black will take first. But eventually, when white takes back, black connects, white goes down. And there's still a co-fight. And when white captures these stones, he will connect. But it's not so easy to capture those stones. Because black can take again and so on. So anyway, for black it's interesting to play h3 just to see how white reacts. Whether he goes for a ko or he goes down and then he hopes to build some eyes around the left side, which is really not easy. So black missed an opportunity here with h3. This attach is playable, but then it's normal to pull back, create a cutting point and come back to h3. Anyway, being the end game, it's good to look for moves like h3, because at this stage of the game you should always look for second line and third line, well, the edges, second, first and third line, of course. Okay, now we have small moves everywhere. Yeah, now the proper move is actually h2, so the edge is gone. f1 ruined the option to play h3. And the way white connected, this will allow the peep. If black plays here, white connects. When white starts the ko, this ko can backfire. It's not such a great ko for white. Everything can die. So again, white will probably connect and give up a few stones. But that's a 5 points damage on the bottom. White got another move and now he's safe. But not enough territory. So quite a spectacular game. Very intense. The way white should play here. It's too late, huh? Push, block. If white black cuts, push here, and then make the twice. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, not much to do. So, well done on this win. Quite spectacular. Remember the semi in the top right. Count the liberties. Fill them from the outside and win. Cut where you can cut. So here around Q14, the cut should be S15. Go down, separate the groups and so on. And in the middle also, it was really dangerous. So quite a game. Very nice. Well done.